Hi everyone, my name is Natalie Ledwell and this is The Inspiration Show. Today on the show we're going to be talking about a very special program and a non-profit that is actually helping young people get equipped for the most amazing and successful lives. So please help me in welcoming my guest, Dr. Bill Dorfman. How are you, Dr. Bill?
I'm good. How are you, Natalie?
I am absolutely fantastic. And I'm very excited to share about this foundation with our My Movies community because we've kind of joined forces a little bit here, doing some work together and really helping to enrich young people's lives. And I'm looking forward to actually working with you on this. But before we get into the juiciness and the content of the interview today, why don't we start with your background and how you got involved with the LEAP Foundation?
Well, I'm a practicing dentist. I've been practicing dentistry now for nearly 30 years. And in addition to being a dentist, I also started a company called Discus Dental. Discus became the largest manufacturer of tooth whitening products in the world. And there was a program like LEAP where students would go to kind of learn how to be successful in life. And I went to this program as a mentor, and I spoke to the students, and I really saw the value in this program. Well, unfortunately, the founder of that program passed away. And when he did, this program just kind of disappeared. And I thought, this is too important of a program not to be here. So LEAP is in our 8th year. We get students from all over the world, and you're happy to know that we get 50 from West Australia. The Lord Mayor of Perth, Australia, Lisa Scafidi, has become a very dear friend of mine. She brings 50 students every year. And we teach kids age 15 to 24 the skills that they need to be successful in life. And these are things that you need to know, but they don't teach you in school. We teach kind of the secrets of what entrepreneurs have been doing for years and years and years, but they just don't talk about it. Time management, money management, etiquette, eating etiquette, dress etiquette, dating etiquette, job etiquette. We teach, public speaking. We teach how to fill out a job resume, how to interview for a job. I mean, things that you really need to know, but again, you're not taught that in school.
Yeah, absolutely. So how long has the foundation been in operation?
So we're going into our 8th year. We get about 500 students every year. They come to UCLA. They stay with us for a week. This year it's July 12th to the 18th. You're going to be speaking, and we're all excited about that. And we bring in just a whole array of really amazing motivational speakers. And the students love the program. I mean, they leave. Actually, they don't want to leave, but they leave the program waiting to come back for the next year.
Absolutely. So I know that you've had some amazing speakers and celebrities actually join forces with you to teach the children. So tell me some of the big names that you normally attract to this event.
Well, we've had Eva Longoria, Anthony Hopkins has helped. We've had Usher, Seth Green. This year there's a really good chance that we're going to get Jennifer Lawrence. I mean, it's really been phenomenal. Kelly Osbourne came, Paula Abdul, and I think Paula's coming back again this year. And of course, we have Natalie Ledwell, so she's going to be a big draw. But if you want more information about LEAP, you can go to our website. It's www.leapfoundation.com. And then we've made something in conjunction with you. So if they go to www.leapfoundation.com/mindmovies, we have a special page set up just for your followers. That would be really cool if they went there.
Awesome. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about the program itself, because if someone's watching the show right now and they go, oh, this kind of sounds interesting, so what age of the children or the young adults do you have at this program?
So we basically run 2 programs concurrently. We have a high school program and a college program. Students are age 15 to 24. 90% of the time we keep them in the same room, but there are times that we separate them. But we have students come from all over the world. I mean, it's not just U.S. I mean, like I said, 50 from West Australia. We'll have students from Africa, from Egypt, from Israel. I mean, you name it. And it's just a great experience. And I love the fact that so many of these students come to the program and they become friends for life.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love how we can connect like children from all over the world because it really helps to dissolve borders, to help them realize that, we're all pretty similar regardless of where we come from. We all have the same dreams and aspirations. So this is at UCLA and it goes for how many days?
It's a week long. We start on July 12th through the 18th. And we start off with a bang, and they are busy the whole time. When a student arrives at the university, we immediately put them in a group with 10 other students their age, so they're never alone. And I know that that's a big fear because a lot of students are like, oh my gosh, I'm going to this program and I don't know anybody. Or parents are worried, like, I'm flying my 15-year-old kid from Australia to LA, what's going to happen? We've never lost a kid. We're there at the airport. We pick them up. The second we pick up the students, the first thing we do is have them call mom and dad so they know that they're there safe, and they're under our care the entire time. The students that are 18 and under are always with a coach. If they're over 18, they're allowed to go in small groups on campus. But it's safe and it's fun, and they just learn the most amazing and valuable things.
Right. So do they have to be, is there some kind of a qualification, or what are the type of children that normally come and attend the LEAP Foundation event?
So typically the students that come to LEAP are good students who want to be better. I mean, occasionally I'll have a parent call and say, my son's on drugs and he has this and has that, and he needs LEAP. And I'm like, you know what, he needs a program, not LEAP. We can't fix in 1 week what went wrong for 18 years. We take good students, we make them better. I always say, send me your student, I'll send you back a better one. And that's what we do. And, this program, believe it or not, in 1 week changes kids' lives. I mean, we see it time and time again, and they come back again and again and again.
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter where you're from or where you live. I mean, anyone can come to the event, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, our enrollment is now. They can go to our website. We also have a code for you. If they text the word Mind Movies without a space, just MINDMOVIES to 54900, they will automatically get a little message from us with information about LEAP, and if they choose to enroll their student in LEAP, they'll get a $500 discount as well.
Right, awesome. So what do you think is some of the most important lessons that you teach in the program?
I think probably the most important thing that we do right off the bat is to teach students to believe in themselves. So many people go through life not confident, not sure of themselves, not surrounded by a good support group. I mean, the cool thing about LEAP is from the second you get in there, we tell you to start acting like a 10, to surround yourselves with other people that are 10s, and yet to help network and strengthen you by being in a group of people that are supportive, as opposed to being around people that are destructive or criticizing you or bringing you down. And I mean, I would say of all the things that we teach, that's probably the most powerful and the one that makes the biggest difference in these kids' lives. Because once they come in there, they automatically have a group of friends that they can count on to be there and support them.
Yeah, absolutely. Which we both know that surrounding yourself with the right people is one of the key components to success. So I'm glad you're getting in very early with these guys, which is cool. So you've been involved with the foundation for 8 years. What are some of the highlights that you've seen at some of the events over the past years?
Well, I've actually been involved with this kind of foundation for over 20 years. We refounded it 8 years ago and revamped it and made it LEAP. Some of the highlights, at the end of every program, one of the things we do is we talk about appreciation. We teach appreciation. We teach students how to write thank you notes and be appreciative for things. And I would say out of the 500 kids that came last year, probably 450 of them gave me I appreciate notes saying, Dr. Bill, LEAP changed my life. I mean, and we know it did. We see these kids go through the program. Holly Rancic came through LEAP. She's from Australia and was named the most influential young businesswoman in all of Australia. I mean, we have our kids go out and get into Harvard and Yale and Stanford and MIT. I mean, it's really amazing.
Yeah. I know. I know. Speaking to you recently, you were talking about a class that you did with a young Australian actor. Were you teaching the boys how to be gentlemen? Was that right?
Yes. Yeah. Well, you know, about 60% of the students that come to LEAP come on scholarship, and I would say that most of these young men don't have male role models in their life, and so I do a little program called How to Be a Gentleman, where we really teach them eating etiquette, dating etiquette, job etiquette. I mean, how to tie a tie. On Friday, the program culminates in what we call a mentor workshop, where we get about 100 professionals, and I hope you'll be one of them this year, who sit at a table, and it's like speed dating, and the kids just ask questions, you know, what do you like about your job? What don't you like about your job? How did you get into your job? What was your biggest break when you got into your job? And things like that. And we do this in a kind of a business environment. So, you know, men wear business suits and women wear business attire, but I found that most of the young men didn't know how to tie a tie. So in the How to Be a Gentleman, we actually teach them how to tie a tie.
That's so awesome. So I know that you mentioned about Holly, who was a great success story in Australia. Can you share like another success or a couple of success stories of kids that have gone through the program?
You know, I had a young girl who came to the program 2 years ago. She was actually a patient of mine, and she had a really unfortunate dental condition. And I think a lot of her personality and her insecurity was a result of that. So just prior to LEAP, we gave her a whole new mouth, which already changed her life. She came into LEAP not talking to anybody. By Friday, she was on stage singing, and her parents almost dropped dead. I mean, like, they came to the talent show, and they're like, who is this kid? I mean, she literally just crawled out of her shell, you know, and I've seen so many kids come into the program that were literally afraid of their shadow and walk out with their chest up in the air. So it happens all the time. I mean, it's not like, oh, wow, this happened once. I mean, it happens all the time.
Oh, that's so cool. So what are some of the things you got in store for the program this year?
Well, we have our core program, and you know, in the core program, we teach networking, we teach communication skills, we teach how to find mentors, how to work with mentors, we teach how to write a speech, and then we're bringing in a lot of really great speakers like you. We have speakers that are coming in to talk about better study skills. We have speakers that will come in and talk about, you know, motivation, inspiration. I mean, so many different things. It is a compact week. I mean, they literally go home exhausted. We used to end the program on on Sunday. A lot of them had a hard time going to school on Monday because they were so wiped out. So now we end it on Saturday, so they go home and they have a day to rest and then start school on Monday.
That's so awesome. Dr. Bill, I can't even tell you how excited I am to be aligned with you with this program and the lives that we're going to be touching through this. So where can we send people to find out about the program so they can get an idea of what's going on?
Well, the best place would be to go to our website. If you go to www.leapfoundation.com, you'll get all the information. You can see testimonials. You can see some of our past speakers and all that. Again, we made a special one for your followers, so they could go to www.leapfoundation.com/mindmovies without a space. Or if they just want to go right into, you know, our funnel, they can go to text the word mind movies without a space to 54900, and basically that will bring them right to a landing page where we get their information, and then we'll give them a lot of information about LEAP, and if they decide to then register, they'll get a $500 discount.
Be awesome. You know, guys, I encourage you that if you have a young adult or a teen in your household that's looking, that you really want to help to set up for success. I mean, this week that they have at UCLA is going to completely change their lives. So I really encourage you to go to the website, get all the information that you can, and hopefully I will be getting to talk to your young adult and so they can get to meet Dr. Bill and to talk to me as well, which would be fantastic. So thanks again, Dr. Bill, for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always, talking to you.
And you, Natalie. Thank you. And good luck with Wake Up.
Yeah, thank you. So guys, I encourage you to share this video and get the word out. You can do that by clicking the Facebook and the Twitter share buttons on this page. Make sure that you click the banner to the side if you're watching this online, or the banner underneath this video if you're watching it on the app, so you can go straight through to the LEAP Foundation to find out more information. And leave your email in the box of this page so I can send you the Manifesting with the Masters video e-course. It's valued at $87 and I'd love to send it to you for free. So until next time, remember to live large, choose courageously, and love without limits. We'll see you soon.